Hi everyone, Sailor Moon, Serena here, and Sailor Red World, Sailor Mars, Sailor Red World, Ray here. And tonight, we're gonna give our talks on, two sagas that of Sailor Moon that we watched on Cartoon Folkwork or whatever on Adult Swim or Grown Up Swim. So the first one will go by the deep name of the Charmed Life or the Luck Life. So it starts out that Queen Beryl is talking about how Jadeite keeps on losing and he needs to have one more goal and she don't care what goal it is. He needs to carry it out. And he says he's got a goal and it'll work out. Well, then you see me and Amy meet up with Molly and a friend, and we start talking about lorries that go missing, or folks who are driving home from the worship house or riding home on a lorry are going missing, and no one really quite knows why. And both the near share lock keepers are also looking into it. And we go to Ray's worship house where we meet Ray, but first we meet her grandfather who wants to make friends of everyone. Believe it or not, in Deke they shifted it out and made him, say things, but the truth is he wanted to make friends of everyone. He wants to hire everyone, but nobody can work for him. So he gives them their blessing and they go home. And he goes, "Oh, another team of girls. Wow, you want to work here half time? We meet you." Yeah, they meet me. And my grandfather, who likes to make friends of everyone. Well, in the Deke world, I said, "Those aren't the same girls. Why won't you wear your glasses? Because I don't need them." So then Jedi does his evil thing, and I think that the evil is somewhere around the worship house, and by mistake I hit Serena with one of my against fiend scrolls. We take her back to my bedroom. Jedi gives me some things. I don't know Jedi at the time. And then Molly's like, "Who's that? Your older brother?" And I was like, "No, he's a hireling. My grandfather hired him to oversee some of the runnings of the worship house because my grandfather likes to make friends of everyone, and now he lives here." And then some woman comes in bitching about how her daughter took a lorry home and she hasn't come. She bought a charm or a stone and she hasn't come home yet. And then Ray goes, "You know what? I'm sick and tired of folks thinking my grandfather and not have anything to do about it. Why don't you go ask the law keepers?" And she goes, "You're being mean. You're the one being mean. Get out of here. Go home." And Deke, it was like, yeah, I was pissed off in the Deke world too. So then later on, then they start seeing the lorry, and Serena gets, and we know, I see the lorry, but I'm frightened that I won't go on it. And Amy and Luna's like, "Oh, we got to do another day." So the next day comes and we're back at Ray's house, Ray's worship house again. And Serena's like, "Do you think you'll know anything that's going on?" And I say, "Serena, I am sick and tired of law keepers always asking me, my grandfather, about why are folks going missing? Why do folks are driving home from our worship house, riding home from our worship house are going missing? Go talk to them." And Serena is like, "Well, I told Ray, I just want to be your friend. I thought maybe you may have known something." And that's the end of that. So then they were looking at the lorries again, only this time Serena, I start getting frightened again. But I shapeshift into a flight helper, I guess you call it. And I get on there. It shifts out that one of Jedi's fiends are taking all these lorries, and these in folks who are driving home in their own wains and lorries and taking them to another world and taking their might from them. Well, then I seek out, Ray said, that it was Jedi. He puts me in the world. I get a shape-shifting stick, and then I learn I'm Sailor Mars, Sailor Red World, and then I help beat the Fiend. So then Amy, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Quicksilver asks God and Judas to help us get out, and God and Judas open a hole up so we can get out of there. So after that, Tuxedo Max helps everyone. He leaves, and I was like, I just want to thank him for helping us. And you know what? You're the one that's in love with him, but sometimes it's only one-sided. What's the takeaway from this one, Sailor Mars, Sailor Red? What's the takeaway from this one? Well, the only thing shifted out in the Viz one, which in the Deke one, is what I'm saying. But I'm getting pissed off all the same. Serena's irking me. I'm getting angry. So they only shifted out what I said, not my anger. And you know what? Yeah, they just kind of shifted it out. Like I said, is that you get to see is the only thing they shifted out here. Like Ray says, Sailor Mars, Sailor Red World says, is in a Deke world. Her grandfather wanted to be, like to play around, and play kid around with women and other folks, and they don't like it. And they play it off here as if he wants to make friends of everyone, but they don't want to be his friend. Anyway, I really thought it was a good show, a good saga. All right, we'll see you for the next film.